Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Friendship Torch in the foreground and the Tower of the Americas behind it. Two of the signature sites here in San Antonio, Texas. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA. Payday.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. And the Clippers starting five. George and Zubats inside at the 4 and the 5. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Preston in at the 1. And for the Spurs, Keldon Johnson is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there... San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And Greg, not the first time MP's been named Player of the Week. He's really caught fire.
I don't think anyone in the league has been more locked in. This guy's producing at an elite level.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
MP passes to Horton Tucker. MP left side. 5 to shoot. And MP throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Spurs leading by 11. From deep. The Clippers grab the miss. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, one good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now here's Vonleh, guarded closer. Johnson in the corner. Over NP. Johnson can't hit.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
A nice shot by MP. MP's got his second basket of the night.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Shoots the 3. And the 3 ball is good. MP's got 7 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Valanos. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. He's guarded by Collins.
San Antonio foul. Josh Primo. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Spurs. Joe Wieskamp. DeJounte Murray.
Driving inside. Power down with both hands.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. Johnson, rebound by Murray.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
MP, no good. Clippers trail by 17. Now Johnson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Driving the lane, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And here's MP for three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against Phoenix.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
Knocked away. So it's the Clippers now. Clock at 6. Here's Johnson. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Back to MP. Launches a 3. He can't get that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Johnson dishes to Murray. Pass to MP. From outside the arc. Rebound by Johnson. Clippers trail by 18.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Leonard finds Johnson. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
The 3 from MP. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Well, you never want to concede a game before you play it. That said, though, they were just overmatched.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game, and that sticks with you a little bit.
1:53 left in the second quarter. Here's Preston. He has 5. Good D by Drummond.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And for old school centers like Andre Drummond, the modern NBA posing some challenges. He's not quite the floor spacer.
Well, he's not, but still on the defensive end, I think, GA, if you have a guy that kind of size and that kind of athleticism against certain teams that play another compact big, he becomes a guy to clog up the lane, block shots, and still be a deterrent on the inside.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
And 1:01 left to play in the first half. For 3, Gordon. San Antonio with the rebound. NP outside. Fires the three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Lets it go from 11. Here's Leonard. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Well, on nights where Kawhi Leonard piles up some points, he can make a big mark because of the offensive rebounding prowess.
And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Just 5 on the clock. His first shot coming late. The shot, no good.
Indeed, giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And so it's MP. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in this. Brings some interesting family history here. Your dad, Rick, brother John, and you all ended your careers playing for the Houston Rockets.
The next time, Kevin, that you and I are broadcasting a game in Houston, I'll walk you across the street to the Barry Cemetery, and we'll take a look at the headstone.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. They've got MP. Also Collins out there, and it's Norris in at the 5. Down low. That's the San Antonio 5. Vonleh kicks to George. That's tipped, and they recover it.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
The Clippers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
San Antonio's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Horton Tucker. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from MP. Sinks the triple. MP's got 25 points in the game.
Showing some touch from deep there. When MP gets a chance to take the 3, he's all over it.
To the middle. Here's Scrub. It's the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Scrub's got his first points of the night.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Got a piece of it.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Los Angeles has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Vonleh. 36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. That one, no good. And the dunk by MP.
And this has been MP's night thus far. His energy on the offensive end really on another level.
Over to the wing. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Johnson attacking, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's San Antonio, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for the Clippers right now, Vonleh is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Reggie Jackson, and it's Gardner in at the point.
And defense tries to shut MP out, but he's got the touch to strike from mid-range.
The Clippers shooting a low 30% right now, an ugly offensive performance. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Spurs gave us some info. From what he saw, it seems to be a strain in his lower back, and that is never good news. He won't be returning to the game, guys, and he may be off the court for a short period of time. Back to you, Kevin.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Here's Jackson. The shot misses. Good defense by MP.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
To the paint. Here's Drummond. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 9 points for Andre Drummond.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Garner covered by Anthony. Rebounded by Anthony. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. MP finds Drummond. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now the pass to Vonleh. Here's Scrub. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right, just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Vonleh. Los Angeles with another miss. And the Spurs with possession. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. The 3 from MP. Hands it from downtown. MP's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for San Antonio. The Clippers shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for MP.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And so it's San Antonio with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's MP. The rebound by Scrub. Garner. He's guarded by Collins. Taken away by Anthony. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the bucket from MP.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation. Always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Great open look there.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
let's get this started. Here are our winners for the 2K TV Awards for 2K22.
Starting aboard the Concha Del Mar, you braved the wild seas and steered your My Player through over 15,000 wins. Our cruise captain is Ant Falcone. Congratulations!
15,000 wins?
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing match. It's a very special day on the calendar. Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. Here with Chris Webber and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian, you could...
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. We've got Anthony Simons. Larry Nance is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Damian Lillard. And for San Antonio, C.J. McCollum is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then there's Johnson. Then there's...
Into the lineup
Change here for San Antonio. A big group substitution here for Portland. Lopez, he's checked in for Nance. Brown comes in for Powell. White, he's checked in for Simons. And Nunn is subbed in for Lillard. Outside White. Pass to Nunn. Sweet little floater.
Even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
On the wing, MP. Here's Horton Tucker. On the wing, MP. Defended by Brown. MP shot is good.
Great job to use the whole floor. MP doesn't want to let the D get comfortable protecting one area of the court. He wants to stretch things out.
White, the pass to Nunn. Back to White. This one for three. San Antonio with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
Lopez finds White. No good there. San Antonio goes the other way with it. MP outside. Drops in the layup for two. MP's got his second basket on the night.
Inside the paint, MP plays with real heart, not allowing the defense to discourage him.
Now here's White. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Hey, here's Nunn for three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. What a performance for Keldon Johnson. He's been the story for San Antonio. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he... And with his elite shooting, Lillard can work off screens and come...
Getting the ball later in possessions when the deep...
Well, when you're guarding Damian Lillard, you can't let up for a second, Grant.
And the Blazers, generally a methodical offense. Now, they don't mind using the clock and forcing the defense to cover for all 24.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Andre Iguodala, Kendrick Nunn out there with Derek White. Then there's Brook Lopez, and it's Brown in at the power forward position.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He contributed 42 points and was on point from deep. He was dominant, and they're hoping to get more of the same from him tonight. Take it away.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Throws it up high. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Collins has gotten his first points in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
Also, they've been active defensively, applying pressure and coming away with some steals.
And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
When Lopez plays hard inside, the defense has to act. Love losing teams.
The first free throw is good. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Spurs up by 12. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout. Checked in for San Antonio. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Brown's checked in.
One shot.
That one misses for Drummond. Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
Johnson is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then it's MP. And it's Murray in at point guard. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Portland has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Brown. And the NBA is always a coaching carousel, Chris. Sometimes teams just want a new voice. You think that could make a difference?
I've seen it does. A fresh start can sometimes energize the team. It wakes players up to dig a little deeper. And finally, it puts everyone on notice to say, listen, we found the problem. Now, if we keep losing, you could be next.
Nunn's checked in for Simons. To the wing on the left. Here's Johnson. And the layup is good. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
What a find. MP setting up the easy bucket.
Back to Nunn. Lillard outside. That one doesn't drop. Johnson with the defensive effort. On the wing, Vassell. Powell covers. To the paint. And he drops it in from the low post. Give him 8 points now. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Lillard. Outside Nunn. Back to Lillard. It's Powell on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot with 1 on the clock. Goes up again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
MP against Nunn. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That'll be a second foul of the game. Collins, he's checked in for Johnson. Lopez, he's checked in for Portland. White comes in for Damian Lillard. MP way outside. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 11 points.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Nunn against MP. Nunn drives in. Rebound San Antonio.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Here's Murray. The layup misses.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Hey, here's Nunn for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
From deep, MP. No good on the shot. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
Something else they've excelled at is their interior D. Their rim protection has been outstanding.
The Trailblazers have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Norman Powell out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's White in at the 3. MP against Lillard. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
And with a big lead, it's easy to take your foot off the gas like they did there.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Spurs making a switch here. Murray's checked in. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And the jam by Drummond.
Unparalleled power and athleticism. Drummond makes dunking look so easy.
Powell outside. McCollum defends. The baseline J. And the shot falls short that time.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
Murray's shot is good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
That's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
MP outside. Pass to Johnson. Back to MP. Inside. Here's Drummond. Blocked. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Lillard is phenomenal at penetrating to the bucket with his speed, athleticism, difficult to slow down.
Drummond, high post. MP outside. All right, here's a different question for you, partner. I'll be taking notes. Did you have a favorite city for food in the NBA?
Well, write this down, B.A. So my mom is from New Orleans, so I know New Orleans very well. And so New Orleans was my favorite city, no question. The food there, I'm getting full just thinking about it. Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Spurs.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And the wins have been piling up for them. Tonight will be their 58th of the year.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for DeJounte Murray.
What a teammate he was tonight, setting guys up for layups and open jumpers on what seemed like every possession.
Lillard passes to White. And a miss there on the triple. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Connects again from distance.
And all season long, he has been nothing but money from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to third most three-pointers in a single season. So it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Close the hood, grab the keys, baby, who you tryna please? Push the pedal, spin the wheels, I know how to make you feel. Baby, I ain't playing games, just shut the door and pump the brakes. Close the hood, grab the keys, baby, who you tryna please? Push the pedal, spin the wheels, I know how to make you feel. Baby, I ain't playing games, just shut the door and pump the brakes. Close the hood, grab the keys, baby, who you tryna please? Push the pedal, spin the wheels, I know how to make you feel. Baby, I ain't playing games, just shut the door and pump the brakes.
Remix off the corner with the money I got a St. John, put on Hendrix. So Lee be a millionaire.
Rose, I walked in the corner with the body screaming daughter. Never would look like in a photo. This gon' make me feel away like Tony Manolo. You already know them. You already know them. I walk in the corner with the money on my finger. She might get it poppin', I might wife her for the winter. I already know, Rose. All I need is Rose. Turn up, baby, turn up when I turn it on. You know how I get to when I turn it on. Can't handle my behavior when I turn it on. Too fast and fast, but life don't last, don't been through it all. It's who you wanna be. And I know you won't tell nobody, no. And I know you won't tell nobody, no. Rose, I might pull up flexing on it like a rose. I might tell your girl you cute but ballin' like gorgeous. Standing on the table. Baby, turn on when I turn it on. You know how I get to when I turn it on. Can't handle my behavior when I turn it on. Too fast and fast, but life don't last, don't been through it all. It's who you wanna be. I might bring them Brooklyn out on all this corners. I might bring them out and tell them do it. You already know, Rose. Make it turn up, baby, turn up when I.
You already know, you already. Gonna turn up and get at you, bands. Ain't stingy, she brought me a Change up the temperature, fuck up this cash. Check that the flex on it. We're talking that I'ma flex on this. Canary yellow, but guess with the glow. Crushing this auto, my VVS froze. Turning up green like everything go. Need interpreters, I don't need to talk to you. I need a translator for this. So many anxieties, I'm stand on guard. Ice spaghetti, y'all. So cold. Beat up the. A million your food, she keep all the seats. Solitary diamond, solitary. Ready to go slide, bang. Say none of my complain.